Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to another Wake Up Wednesday. Now first and foremost, I do want to say a massive thank you to every single person who showed love on my last Wake Up Wednesday. You guys seemed to just love that Wake Up Wednesday. I think that has probably been my most popular Wake Up Wednesday as of late. You guys just absolutely loved it, and for me I was actually laughing at myself because I was like, isn't it how interesting how some of the best work or some of the best things that you can do come out of places of pain and come out of places of hardship, or when something really bad has happened. That's where you birth some of the most, wow, it's in that space of kind of hurt and pain or destruction, or when you've experienced something as tragic as death, that you birth something so incredible and so amazing. So it's just funny to think about how us humans work and how it takes for something dramatic to happen sometimes for us to shift. So just a reminder to you that if you're going through something really painful, something really hurtful, you've experienced a loss, you've experienced something really bad, you know, just find a way that you can turn that pain into purpose, or that pain into passion, or that pain into a paycheck. Now obviously I'm not saying sell yourself or sell your misery or sell whatever it is, but just finding a way that you can make something positive out of that thing that was really negative. But anyway, those are just some of the thoughts that I've been having this week, but that is not what I'm talking about today. As you can tell by the title of this video, something that you might read and think, what the hell is this girl even talking about? You don't need motivation, you need discipline. And yes, I'm gonna stand by it once again today. Now I was thinking about this during the week, and I was just like, I get so many people that ask me questions about, you know, how do I stay self-motivated? How do I find that motivation? How do I, you know, have the motivation that you seem to have in your life? How do I keep going? How do I, you know, face trouble and fear and all of these negative things, but keep going and have that motivation to burst through those spaces and to push through those boundaries and those areas? And for me, I was really thinking about it this week, and I was like, wait a minute, we don't need motivation. You don't need motivation. What you actually need is self-discipline. Self-discipline is one of the things that people forget so much. People think that the thing that's going to get them up in the morning is motivation. The thing that's going to get them to the gym is motivation. The thing that's going to get someone, you know, staying consistent on their YouTube channel or whatever it is motivation. And don't get me wrong, motivation is great. I'm not saying that motivation is something bad and that you shouldn't feel like, yes, you want to get to an element of self-motivation. Self-motivation can be fantastic, but one thing that I realized about motivation is that it's very fleeting. You could go to, you know, as many self-motivating events or just motivational empowerment events as you want to go to. You go to one every week, you go to one every single month, and you get that adrenaline, that thing pumping inside of you, telling you you can do this, you have the power, you're able, you have all these affirmations running through your head and your mind and your heart, and you think, yes, I can go out and I can do it. But if you do not have the self-discipline, I'm telling you, you will do it for maybe a day, maybe 2 days, but by day 3, you'll probably look at yourself and be like, do you know what, I just can't be bothered. Do you know what, I can do this tomorrow. And then tomorrow becomes the next day, and then the next day becomes the day after that, and the day after that becomes the day after that, and then that becomes a week, and then it becomes a month, and then it becomes a year, and then it becomes 10 years, and all of a sudden you thought, what on earth happened to that self-motivation that I had in that moment? So you do not need motivation, you need discipline. Discipline is the one thing that will get you to that point that you need to get to. Discipline is the one thing that will push you even in moments where motivation is lacking. Discipline is when you take habits and you do it on a regular basis, and you nurture yourself, you water yourself, you train yourself up in the way in which you want to go. Motivation will get you to a point maybe where you are successful, but self-discipline, that real habitual thing that you have molded and curated inside of you, is what will get you to fulfill your purpose. And I'll say that one more time just in case you missed it. Yes, motivation will get you to that point of success. It can take you to a point where you do end up running that business, where you do end up fulfilling some of the dreams that you've had. Yes, it can really help you, and it will really help you to get to a place that you want to get to. But discipline, self-discipline, as in you habitually taking the time to form these principles and these things inside of you that will get you up even when you don't have that self-motivation, is what will help you to fulfill your purpose. That is what will truly allow you to get to a place of fulfillment, a place where you can truly say in your heart that I did what I came on this planet to do, because you disciplined yourself. Discipline is work. Discipline is really molding and taking the time to self-reflect, to self-assess, and to really look at yourself and say, okay, do you know what? every single day I'm gonna do this. Every single day I'm gonna be dedicated. Even when I don't have the motivation, even when I don't wanna do this, even when I'm not up for it, I have that discipline within myself to say, do you know what? This is what I know that I have come on this planet to do. Therefore, I must do it. Therefore, I must write that book. Therefore, I must continue to go to the gym every single day. Therefore, whatever it is. And it's so crazy because for me, for so long, I thought it was motivation. And I get that question all the time. How do you stay so motivated? And I'm like, you know, you stay motivated by understanding your why. And maybe I'll break that down in another Wake Up Wednesday. Understanding your why, understanding your purpose, all of these different things. And yes, they did help me for so long, but I realized that I could have gotten so much further if I was just more disciplined. If Nissy just decided that every single week at this time, on this day, I'm gonna film YouTube videos, and I'm gonna make sure that at this time, you know, every single week, I'm gonna edit videos and I'm gonna blast it out. I'm gonna create a schedule and make sure I'm banging out videos Monday, this day and that day, making sure that I was disciplined enough to stay true to that thing that I said that I was going to do. I know that I would be so much further, but because of a lack of discipline, because I was relying on self-motivation, that thing that was gonna wake me up and keep me buzzing, no! That thing will only take me so far. That thing will only take you so far, because not everybody on this planet wakes up every single day motivated. I tell you guys all the time, I have days when I wake up and I feel sad. I have days when I wake up and I'm angry, I'm frustrated, I'm burnt out. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm at the point right now where if it wasn't for the fact that I was disciplined in my craft, I was disciplined in the things that I wanted to do, and I was training myself up to push even beyond my tiredness, to push even beyond where I'm dissatisfied, to push even beyond where I feel frustrated that things are not going the way that I want them to go, or that I haven't reached the level of success that I want to get to. If it wasn't for the fact that I was disciplined, I can tell you right now I would have stopped a very, very long time ago, because motivation only takes me so far. Motivation only gets me to a certain level. Motivation is not going to be there every single day, but my discipline will be though. Discipline will be the thing that says, you might not be feeling like it right now, but guess what? You have to. You must. It is imperative for you to ... You can complete the sentence for yourself. That is what discipline offers you. So if you think that it's just motivation that you need, my friend, you are so very, very wrong. Get out of that mindset that is only motivation. If I could just be motivated, I know I would be able to do it. If I could just motivate myself to get up, I know I'd be able to go to that place. If I could just motivate myself, motivation will only get you so far. But self-discipline, you habitually every single day saying to yourself, I have to get up and do this because of so and so and so. I must get up and do this because of so and so and so. There is no choice. There is no waiting for me to feel motivated. There is no waiting for me to experience some sort of motivation or a burst of energy before I do this. There is no choice. I must, I have to, I will. This is exactly what I'm gonna get up and do. That is when you can truly reach success. That is when you can truly fulfill your purpose, your God-given purpose, that thing that God has instilled inside of you. That is when you can do it, because you need discipline. So I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry if it was a little bit all over the place, but all of the ideas and stuff are just running through my head, and I was just like, oh my goodness, I was just buzzing and burning to, you know, express this this kind of concept that I have. The fact that, you know, motivation is great. I'm not trying to say to you, don't watch motivational videos or don't go to events where you feel like you're going to get some sort of motivation. Motivation is very, very important. Of course, you need motivation to kind of give you that energy and that burst of energy, but if you don't have the discipline, motivation will last for 2 seconds, and I promise you, you'll go back into doing the things that you said you were not going to do. Discipline is the thing that sets you apart from that other person. That other person trained for 5 hours, you had the discipline to train for 20. Who do you think is gonna win in a marathon, or who do you think is gonna win in a competition? That person decided to work on their craft for 2 hours, you decided to work on your craft for 1,000 hours. Who do you think is gonna win? The person that had the discipline to go just that extra mile, to do that little bit more. But what will you do? Will you push yourself? Will you be disciplined enough to take yourself to another level? Or will you continue to float and just say, do you know what, when I feel motivated, I'm gonna do this. When I want to do this, I'm gonna do this. My friend, if you continue to be that person, you are gonna be left behind. Because while you're there thinking, when I have the energy, or when I feel motivation, or when I feel the desire or the want to do so and so and so, you're gonna be left behind, while other people who have that discipline, even though I don't feel like doing it, I'm gonna do it anyway. Even though I'm hella tired and I'm running on 2 hours of sleep, I'm gonna do it anyway. That is discipline. You've disciplined your mind and even your physical body. You've trained it up to a point where all of these external factors don't even matter anymore. It's just you, yourself, and the discipline that you've trained and the discipline that you've implemented over your life to succeed. Hope that you enjoyed this video. I love you guys always, and I think that I said I hope you enjoyed this video twice already, but I just kept rambling on. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Once again, thank you so much for all the love that you guys gave me on my Wake Up Wednesday from last week. I love and appreciate you guys so very much. I'm super excited to film many more Wake Up Wednesdays just for you. And once again, shout out to every single person who's appreciating the new background. I love it, okay? I feel like it just adds like just a sparkle, and it's gorgeous, and I absolutely love it. I really do hope that you like it too. I know a couple of people did express their dissatisfaction or their concern about the background, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna keep it because I love it. I think it just adds a pizzazz to my channel that I feel like my channel was missing for a very long time. But anyway, I'm gonna see you guys again in another Wake Up Wednesday. Stay beautiful.